What up, sneaker fam? Your boy J Dot here. This is the video for the sneaker drops for the week of September 28th. So we're gonna go through a number of sneakers that will be dropping this week. If you haven't seen, I do this on a weekly basis, so definitely drop me a like and a follow just to if you want to get an update regarding the sneakers that are there. I try my best to put everything together as far as definites, and if there are any possibilities, I'll definitely bring it up. And again, check out my YouTube shorts if there's anything else I see. Slowly but surely moving up there in followers. I greatly appreciate y'all, man. I'm 25 away from triple digits, man. I'm stoked out of my mind about that. I'm grateful for y'all that are giving me follows. Appreciate all the views regarding my how to cop the Tokyos. Hopefully you were able to cop. Unfortunately I didn't, which sucks, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? Anyways, but on to the next sneaker, which is what we always do. So here you go. Let's go ahead and kick off all the sneakers that are dropping this week. All right, let's go ahead and kick it off for September 30th, which is going to be Tuesday. The New Balance 1906L, with its ever popularity, has a collaboration dropping with a women's fashion brand by the name of Ganni. It is a snakeskin version of the sneaker, which is very interesting. It is up and loaded on the New Balance website if you are interested in a pair. Apparently, this partnership was co-signed by Taylor Swift, as I read here, but you know, interesting enough. It's an interesting shoe. The double colorway I think is neat. Again, I don't need this shoe at all. I'm not jumping on a pair of these. However, though, if you do have interest in them, they will be available on the New Balance app. The price tag for these are going to be $190. As I mentioned, they are already loaded and ready for September 30th if you're interested in copying a pair. Like I said, Ganni is a female fashion line that is going to do a collaboration with New Balance, which is pretty cool. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. Like I said, it is available on the New Balance website. All right, also on September 30th, Salehi Bembury will be collaborating with Puma for a different brand outside, obviously, New Balance and Crocs, which he's been doing for a number of years, with his first running sneaker. It's the Vellum Nitro. The Vellum Nitro will be coming in a couple of specific colorways. One will be green and blue, one will be orange. A lot of people are anticipating his basketball sneaker that will be dropping really soon. With Puma, so I believe with the Halliburton. So this is kind of like a sneak preview on, like, hey, you know, he's bringing something else outside of that as well with Puma. So always with the signature outsole with the fingerprint, you'll see they're a little wild, to be honest with you. Not my cup of tea as far for sneakers, but again, if you're interested, obviously they're going to be available on Tuesday. Like I mentioned, they're going to be on the Puma website. The price tag on these are going to be $180. As I mentioned just a moment ago, there are going to be two colorways. It is going to be green, blue, and also orange. So yeah, definitely check it out if you are interested in copying a pair of these. As we continue with Tuesday the 30th, a sneaker drop will be happening on the Nike sneakers app. It will be the Air Force One Low Sushi Club white pair. $150 is the price tag for these. If you weren't aware already, these shoes dropped, I believe, on the Sushi Club website. They did do an EQL raffle. I didn't go for them because I'm like, it's just a plain old white Air Force One. Apparently I hear they're crispy. They're like really nice, and they have quality on, they're just quality fabric, you know, quality leather and everything in there. I was about to say fabric. Also as well, this is going to be extremely limited. Rumor is, and again, just rumors, that there's only 500 pairs. So I would, if you want these, they're going to be really hard to cop. So if you thought the Tokyos were hard to get, these are going to get crazy. So like I mentioned, they will be on the sneakers app. They're already loaded. They will be $150, and yeah, they will be coming on the 30th at your typical sneaker drop time. So definitely check it out. All right, finally, the last shoe for Tuesday, which is actually a pretty busy day, to be honest with you, is going to be the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Black and Varsity Red. These will also be on the sneakers app. They will be available on Tuesday at your regular sneakers time. Price tag for this one, as always, really expensive, $240. The Foamposite's popular, but not every colorway. I don't think these are going to sell out, to be honest with you. And again, I could be possibly wrong if they're not the Galaxy foam, so that's the ones that people really did want. These, they're cool, don't get me wrong, they're really dope. So am I gonna cop? Probably not, because again, I am just, I have so many shoes coming in, it's crazy. But at the same time, it's definitely, if you're a foam head, you definitely like this shoe. It's pretty cool. It's a good colorway. It goes with a lot of stuff, so definitely check it out. Like I said, it will be available on Tuesday, $240, and definitely be on your sneakers app and get your notification set up if you want this pair. All right, let's get into October 1st, the first of the month. One of the coolest looking shoes, not a shoe that I want for myself, but I think as far as colorway, they're really dope. It's the Simpsons Treehouse of Terror Adidas Forum Low. Now, I don't see these yet on the Adidas app. I really don't know when it's going to pop on there, so definitely be on the lookout for that. These are going to go for $120. Now, they are really actually very clean, by the way. I like the key lime green, the Adidas on the side, the eye from the Treehouse of Terror is pretty cool on the tongue. I really like the soles too, like a little bit of the glossy clear joint, so it's pretty cool. I think it's kind of a dope shoe. Am I going to cob now? Probably not. And even the box is really cool, the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, so definitely check it out if you're interested. Like I said, I'll look more into it and see if it pops up, but they're saying right now for Wednesday on the 1st, again, like I said, $120 if you are interested in copying a pair of these, so definitely check it out if you like them. Expected for this upcoming Wednesday will be the second colorway of the ever popular Adidas Adistar Jellyfish, the white and gray. Again, Pharrell's doing his things with these shoes. The orange jellyfishes are fire. Jealous that I don't have a pair. I really want them. I really actually like the green pair the best. I may possibly hold off on this, but again, I'm one of the guys that don't. This shoe would go with a lot of stuff, so I don't think this is going to be a easy shoe to cop either. Price tag on these, again, is $300. Very, very pricey. Something that is probably gonna be hard to get, but also extremely pricey. People do want these a lot. Now, I don't see where they're going to drop yet, so most likely it could be on Pharrell's website again. I'll drop some more news as I learn more, but that's the only thing I can think of. I don't think it's going to be on the confirmed app quite yet. Maybe later in the month, but we shall see. But anyways, $300 for these pair, and likely to be at the Pharrell site if you want a pair. Continuing with the 1st of October, one of these shoes, and you probably just hear me groan a little bit. First off, we're going to talk about the Air Max DNA collaboration with Pata. The first colorway is going to be the Game Royal in metallic silver. I'm going to be honest with you, man, these shoes are not it for me, man. These are not, Pata is one of my favorite collaborators, and they are probably, I really like all of their Air Maxes that they drop, but these, in my opinion, man, they are just not it. They're just, to me, they're ugly, in full honesty. But again, if you are a big Pata fan and you like the DNA8s, this is definitely a shoe that you'd like. $210. They will be dropping on October 1st, this coming Wednesday. $210, as I said. It is going to be on the sneakers app at your usual sneakers app time, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I don't think these are going to be very sought after, so if you want these, I think you are going to have an opportunity to cop these, so definitely be ready for that if you do want this pair and continue to get your Pata sneakers. The second colorway of the Air Max DNA Pata collaboration is going to also come out on October 1st. This one is a club gold and metallic silver pair, $210 on the sneakers app if you are interested in copying. Out of these two pairs, the colorways that I actually like, if I had to choose, if I wanted these, which I don't honestly, it would probably be the blue pair over these like gold ones. I'm just not a big DNA guy, man. I like the regular DNs, to be honest with you. The other ones, like the ones that Supreme did a collaboration with. But again, I'm not here to hate on this shoe. If you do want this, you definitely should go for it. I don't think they're going to be difficult to cop, as I mentioned earlier. If you are interested in a pair, like I said, they are already loaded on the sneakers app. They are at $210, and they will be dropping on October 1st at your regular sneakers drop time. So definitely check it out if you are interested in a pair. All right, moving into October 2nd, the what they call the Nike Vomero Premiums will be dropping on the Nike app, not the sneakers app. So definitely go on your regular Nike app. It will be the sail and orange colorway. Kind of looks like the what's it called, the Pegasus Premiums. These are a little more bulkier, to be honest with you, as far as the sole. I mean, I think they're really good and comfortable for running, so definitely try a pair of these. They are a little on the pricey side though. They are at $230, so this is not a cheap sneaker if you want a pair. I think more or less if you cop these, it is because you are an avid runner and you use them a lot. I use my Pegasus Premiums for running, so I like these, but I think I probably am just going to get a standard Romero, to be honest with you, to go running. So I mean, they're cool looking, don't get me wrong. I love the colorway on them. They're a great colorway, and I'm sure, and watching some of the reviews online, they're extremely comfortable. So yeah, definitely check them out if you're interested. Like I said, Nike app, $230. Yeah. As far as sneakers drop for the week, the second, which is going to be Thursday, the biggest shoe I think honestly on the sneakers app is going to be the Converse SHAI 001s. There are going to be 3 colorways that are dropping on that day. One is going to be a charm black. The other one's going to be a Massey blue. The other one is a hail clay. The price tag on these will be $130. It's a pretty decent price for a pair of sneakers. Obviously, they're performance basketball sneakers. The first pair, the butter pair, were really popular. So it is definitely a sought after sneaker. Do I think there's going to be more pairs? Because I believe that butter pair was more on the limited side. I would have to honestly say yes, there is going to be more pairs. However, though, because of the price tag and the want for this specific sneaker, in all honesty, I think they are going to be sought after. I think it's going to be I wouldn't say a difficult cop. If you do your legwork, you should be fine. You should be able to cop a pair of these, but at the same time, I honestly don't think they're going to sit, because I think they're very popular. People like them. They think it's a great shoe, and I think they really do want a pair of these. Now, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of these, man. I like zip up sneakers, some zip up sneakers, don't get me wrong. I just don't like the shape of these, to be honest with you, man. I don't think they would look good on my feet. I mean, they're not bad, to be honest with you. So, I'm more of an AE1 fan. I even like the new AE2s that are dropping later in the week. But these aren't terrible, but they're not my cup of tea as far as sneakers. So like right now, for example, the butters right now in my size are going for over $400. So that's a pretty hefty price tag compared to the $130. So if you do want one of these SHAI ones, this is your best opportunity to cop. If I was to choose a pair, if I wanted one, I would probably like the Hail Clay over the other 2. The black is cool too. The Massey Blue is not my jam, but the Hail Clay seems to be the cooler colorway as far as the sneaker there. So definitely check it out if you want these. As I mentioned before, they're already loaded on the sneakers app. Each will be at $130, and it will be this Thursday on October 10th at your regular sneakers drop time. So definitely check these out. Like I said, I'm gonna pass on these, but I think these are the most popular shoes for this week as far as what's popping and what people do want. And I'm curious to just watch this drop and see how things go, because it's a unique sneaker. It's a basketball sneaker. The price tag is nice, and the colorways are pretty decent. So I think honestly there's going to be a full demand for these, so definitely be on the lookout for these. I'll post another short about these later in the week to see how things went, or if there's more information that I can provide. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout for them. Again, like I said, not too bad of a sneaker, but at the same time, for me, it's a hard pass. So yeah, definitely check it out if you do want a pair. All right, let's move into Friday the 3rd. The first shoe that will be dropping is an interesting one. The Absorb 2000s from New Balance have been an extremely popular sneaker. So Amine is going to do a glow-in-the-dark, what he calls a biblioteca, which is kind of a cool name. It's really very, very green, to be honest with you. So if you're like a Celtics or an Eagles fan, these are definitely shoes that you want to rock when you're watching your team. They're cool, don't get me wrong. I think they're interesting. I do like the shoebox, though. It looks like a little book depository. It's pretty cool. That's a pretty dope thing. And actually, I really do like that they kind of glow in the dark. I'm going to pass on these. I haven't gotten a pair of 2000s yet. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the outsoles, to be honest with you, but again, that's just me. You absolutely can cop what you like. I'm probably just going to pass. I think these are going to be crazy limited, so it's going to be hard to get, and I think you are going to be able to cop them on the Amine website whenever that does drop. Price tag on these, I don't see one yet, so I would expect around the 160 range if you're interested in copying. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested in copying a pair. All right, also on Friday, LeBron is dropping a pair of his 23s. These are called the Uncharteds. The price tag for these are $210. This one, I believe, is celebrating his 40,000 point club, making him the king. But at the same time, you know, it's a LeBron. They're cool. Don't get me wrong. The color's rather unique, but I'm gonna be fully transparent, man. They're not for me, man. But they're cool, and LeBrons are just pricey, man. At $210. But I don't know how the hell I would rock this sneaker, to be honest with you, man. But anyways, if you're interested, it is already loaded on the sneakers app. As I mentioned before, it will be dropping this Friday on October 3rd, and the price tag for these specific shoes will be at $210. So yeah, definitely be ready for these. Set your notification if you want a pair. Some people like these. Like I said, I'm probably just going to pass. I really don't need these shoes. But yeah, definitely check them out if you are interested in copying a pair. All right, and finally for Saturday's drop, probably the biggest drop of the week total, not just on the sneakers app, is going to be the Adidas Anthony Edwards 2. There will be two colorways that are dropping. The one pair will be the With Love pair. That is kind of like the peach and pink black shoe, really, really clean. And then the other one is going to be more of the black white. Kind of jumps into that whole Stormtrooper pair. I do have a pair of the AE1 Stormtroopers. These, again, price tag I believe is going to be $130. So it's a decent price tag, just like the SHAI ones. Clean shoe, in my honest opinion, man. These are, in my opinion, low-key kind of fire. I've told myself that I am not wanting to cop a pair, but the more and more I look at it, they are pretty fire. They will be available on the Adidas app, and I think also Foot Locker as well. So it's going to be really early in the morning. I don't think they're going to be uber difficult to cop, to be honest with you. I think they will sell out because, again, it will be the first rendition of a sneaker. There's going to be multiple colorways dropping in the coming months, in full honesty. But at the same time, this is a rather clean sneaker, man. I look at this and I'm like, damn, man. It's like, I don't even wear my AE1s that often because I tend to just say I'm just going to wear them, but I never do. I mean, those are clean too. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not getting rid of those. I like those. I even had his all-star pair, the ones he had with the neon green pair, the highs, but I'm more of a fan of the lows. So these actually are hitting, man. I really do like these. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to cop, but we'll see how it goes. But again, like I said, they're $130. They should be on the Adidas app if you are interested in these. I believe that the With Love ones are already loaded, but I don't see the black and white Stormtrooper looking ones. So be on the lookout for that on the Adidas website. Also other vendors as well that are dropping these shoes. Again, you should probably see these all over the place. But yeah, now these are going to definitely hit. So definitely check it out if you are interested in copping a pair. Again, I greatly appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the follows, the likes, the comments. I try my best to either react to your comments or even respond if there's something I have to say. So I greatly appreciate all the interactions. We're slowly but surely growing. We are on the road to 100. Please, if you have the opportunity, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It will do me a great favor. Also as well, please definitely like it as well. You know, more and more people have the visibility of seeing me, the more they're going to actually like this channel, which would really be greatly appreciated. I will obviously keep you updated on any sneakers that change or if there's any additional sneakers dropping with additional videos. I am trying to do some more long form videos, especially with the sneakers that I do cop, so I'm definitely going to jump on that for you, and I'm really excited to get that going as well. So and again, my shorts are just going to stay. I do shorts on a daily basis, so you're always going to see something from me on every day of the week. Anyways, like I said, I greatly appreciate y'all. You know, you guys are the best. And again, please, when you have the opportunity, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Outside of that, have a great rest of your week and hope you cop the sneakers that you want.